right, what's up, bro?
Not too much. Welcome to 6Sports.
Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I know it's kind of Canadian long weekend over here, Thanksgiving, so wishing everybody happy Thanksgiving.
Except for the Jays.
Uh, the Jays. The city of Toronto has been up in arms over that decision that John Schneider made, pulling out the Braves after 47 pitching when he was pitching a terrific game. I don't understand why he did it though, but
Sid had the best explanation on it.
Sid destroyed them. He was 1,000% right on his analysis of what the Jays did, man.
He looked like a guy that wanted to get traded. I'll tell you that much.
You can see in his face when the Twins were celebrating, you can see that he was just disgusted on what happened. He knew he was pitching a great game, and for some reason, Schneider pulled him out the game.
If he stayed in, do you think he would have won? They would have won?
Because after that, I think the Jays. Well, the problem was the Jays' bats weren't hitting.
Who replaced him? Kikuchi?
Yeah. The Jays' bats were I almost wrong with the Jays. The bats only got one run in 2 games.
Like Sid said, it was all analytics, right? Like you can't.
I hate analysts. I think analysts is killing sports. Baseball, basketball, football, hockey. Now it's just annoying.
The movie Fastball, right?
Yeah. Moneyball, right? Moneyball with Brad Pitt. Remember them?
Those it works, but there's some occasions where you just gotta look at the game and be like, "Yo, let's just play them."
Screw this shit, man. This is playoffs, man. It's winner go.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we've been the last three playoff appearances Jays have been in 2020, last year, and this year we've been swept. Enough's enough. Like we need some changes, man. Like I understand, and he was kind of right about Vladdy and Bo, but shit too. They're not real leaders. Like
I think they got to get rid of Bo, keep Vladdy. Bo will come with a big trade price too. You can get a lot back for him. Sometimes you got to trade for the good to get back like good pieces. Like just look at the Raptors with Kawhi. They had to trade DeMar. They got Kawhi.
Like I can understand people are saying like you got to give the Jays time to mesh. Like when the Raptors are getting fed up. We were always there. Something had to give. I know people didn't like the fact that DeRozan got traded, but I know Lowry was pissed off about it. But look, and then we got a championship out of that.
And every Toronto team's in a shitty division. Like literally.
The Leafs?
The Leafs, you got Tampa Bay, you got Boston, you had...
That's right. You're right. Toronto. I think all Toronto... Well, right now, the Jays play in the toughest division all of baseball, man.
The Raptors are in the East.
Atlantic with the Knicks. Nets are not, but with the Boston Knicks, the Knicks, Celtics, and the Sixers. The Nets are whatever, because KD, Kyrie, and Harden are no longer there, but...
And then the Jays are in the worst of the worst.
I say the Jays are in the worst division in all of sports. I'm sorry, the AL East. If they're in the AL Central, they probably win. Like they go to playoffs every year. Minnesota, Detroit, Chicago, Cleveland, and Kansas City. But the Jays play in the worst division in all the sports. That's just my.
And just look at the end of the schedule. It was Tampa Bay,
New York,
and then Tampa again.
Bay and New York. Like it's like.
And like New York's still tough, even though they didn't make it. Like in any other division, New York would have made it.
Yeah.
It's bullshit. And I couldn't believe it, man. And Kikuchi's not even that bad. It's just he's not good with left-handed batters.
The Jays' pitching was okay. I know Gosman let those 2 home runs in game 1, but the Jays had the pitching was elite. The pitching was decent. It's just the fact that we weren't hitting the ball.
You shouldn't be losing 2-0 or 3-1 with that offense. Like it's dramatic.
And it was just one of those things, man. Like, he just got frustrated. Like, damn, Toronto. Like, frig, enough's enough. Like, I saw the Raptors Raptors won the championship. Raptors are in rebuild mode right now. But the Leafs, who knows? We'll see what happens this season with the Toronto Maple Leafs. But the Jays, I thought this is the year we could have finally made that step, that step.
They're not far off. They like one piece could be traded, and then all of a sudden you get a lot back. All your like specific areas where you need to be better at. Like, I can't believe the batting didn't do it.
I really felt because Hernandez wanted to come back to Toronto. They could have got him back in the trade this year, this trade deadline, but they didn't pull the trigger on that. And I think Atkins got to go. He needs to go.
And we were getting tagged while we were trying to steal bases. Like they weren't even stealing. They just Vladdy, that was terrible. And then you start arguing about it. It's like, what are you doing? Can't believe it.
It's life of Toronto sports fan, unfortunately. 6Sports, unfortunately, is what we deal with on a regular basis with Toronto sports team. The Leafs, Jays, Raptors.
If it wasn't for the Raptors, I'd be pretty sad right now.
It's dead serious, man.
But even that was years ago now.
It's going on 5 years now, man. It's going to go 5 since we won a championship. Since Toronto won the championship. 93 was the last time for the Blue Jays. And if the Leafs win a Super Stanley Cup, I guarantee the province of Ontario will be shut down for at least a week.
I'll
Will
be
be.
there.
Well, I know you'll be. I know you there. I know Jipper. He's not here, but Jipper will definitely be there with you as well, man. I'd be downtown too, celebrate. What the hell, man?
Downtown, I'm going to be in that building.
ACC? Oh, me Scotia. Freaking forgot.
I'll sneak in there. I don't care. I'm going to be at that game.
Oh, when they win the Stanley Cup.
Yeah, that building's going to be nuts. I think
Oh,
this is their best chance this year.
well, we're watching college football right now. Alabama took the lead over Texas A&M, so it's going to be 24-17 Alabama in the towards the end of the third quarter right now.
I
And
swear
SEC.
college football has no defense. They
That's
just
what NFL wants to go to that more pro style, college style offense because it's more points.
if you had a defense in college football, you'll win it every year.
Uh, this year in college football is actually wide open, man. Georgia struggling this year. Alabama having a quarterback issue. It's wide open this year in college football right now because the talk of college football right now is Coach Prime. I know they lost the last two games to Oregon and USC, which I knew they were going to lose anyway, so I wasn't surprised. But
He's a
college,
good hype machine.
Dion's brought. He's honestly like he's the face of college football right now. He's killing it right now. He's bringing so much notoriety to college football. A lot of celebrities are coming to the games now and everything, which
He's
is
like
good.
the Rock of football. Like Dwayne Johnson, the way he does his speeches.
Dwayne Johnson was in the locker room one of the games actually too, man.
Yeah, with his mom,
Yeah,
right?
with Dion's mom when the coach from Colorado State made a comment about how he's being raised and everything.
He was raised right.
Yeah, I love me some Coach Prime, man. But the Jays, we got a long off season, man. Someone's got to give. Like Schneider and Atkins are playing the blame game right now, which is not cool. If you're a free agency, why do you want to go to an organization where the manager and the GM can't even take ownership and they're blaming each other? That's not a good look.
I think those are the two hardest championships to win: is baseball and football.
Hockey too.
Nah, hockey you got a couple games to catch up on. Like you have a 4 series. I think
Right.
football's the hardest actually.
Like for football, like if you get a 2 game losing streak in football, that's equivalent to like a 5, 6, 7 game losing streak in the NBA and NHL.
Like football, you only have one, and once you get to the playoffs,
It's
there you
it's,
only have one
it's
chance.
a single game elimination, which I love.
You have to be undefeated for all those games, right? So
Yeah, so and it's hard. Football, like you're playing injured every year. Not to say that NHL, NBA, and MLB players are playing injured, but football players like it's you play Sunday, Monday, Thursday, and you get the occasional Saturday game.
and
And
injuries mean a lot.
injury mean a lot. On top of that, too,
That's how you get like shit teams like Cincinnati in the Super Bowl somehow. Yeah, I said it. Shit.
I know Joe Burrow's kind of killing him right now. He's on your fantasy team.
No, he was. I picked Cincinnati the last 2 weeks to win, and
Who did? Oh, yeah, I was surprised. Tennessee destroyed them. I did not see that coming, man. But Joe Burrow cannot throw the ball right now off his back. Like he's injured. He's literally injured right now.
who's
But
receiver there? Who was just
Jamar Chase.
yeah, he was like
I'm always
all
open. I'm always fucking open. I know you said that Jamar Chase is that dude. He's on my fantasy team as well too. I'm up 3. I'm 3-1 in my fantasy right now, which is good. So
like you shouldn't be getting 3 points a game.
yeah, well, the Patriots are different because Patriots are in a whole world of trouble right now. I almost have that franchise. And
And
the Giants scored 3 points last week against Seattle on Monday Night Football. So
mind you, there was a lot of 3 point game, like teams that got only 3 points, but you
yeah,
shouldn't be getting 3 points with those caliber like
but Joe Burrow,
quarterbacks.
he's the franchise. Me personally, I would sit him out. It's all about the marathon. It's not about the sprint. I understand I know people want to get paid right now, but he's a franchise. And if he tears his Achilles, he's going to be out at least a year to 18 months.
But like that, like you said earlier, one injury, that
They
one
can't.
game matters. So
Yeah.
if they lost this many games already.
And like I said, I think they should beat Arizona this week. And Arizona's a must win for them. Then they got Seattle.
I got Arizona.
I'm going to go Cincinnati. Then they got to go to Seattle.
Broken Joe ain't gonna do it this week.
I think I got Arizona. I think the Bengals will win. The Bengals are gonna win this week. And
You
then
called Laurie a Timbit. I'm gonna call him Broken Joe.
all right, I'm cool with you on that, man.
Broken Joe. We got a few games coming on this week actually. So let's dive into the NFL.
Talk about the biggest game this weekend right now is
Yeah, a lot of people have been taking Dallas on this one.
all the analysts have been talking all week about Dallas, this, Dallas, that. This is Dallas, and the 49ers haven't said anything. They've been quiet. I was riding to work yesterday afternoon, and I heard a Cowboy fan say he's sick and tired of 49er talk. They're overrated. They struggled against the Rams and the Cards to win that game. Well, this guy's clearly forgetting about when Dak Prescott plays the lead, they're okay. When the Cowboys are down, he tends to make mistakes.
Don't forget, they beat the Giants 40-0. Then the week after, they beat the Jets 30-10.
Bro, Daniel Jones and Zach Wilson as your quarterbacks.
And then they lost to the Cardinals. See, I have.
That's what I'm saying. Any given Sunday, this is the thing about Dallas Cowboys. But that got down early. That's why they couldn't recover. If you can get Dak Prescott down, if the Cowboys are down 10 or 12, 15 points, Dak's got to throw the ball, and you can't trust Dak in situation. If you have a lead, the Cowboys, he'll play well.
I heard the funniest thing about Dak.
What happened
My
now?
buddy told me, he's like, I hate Dak. I'm like, why? He's like, he has such a weird shaped head, and I can't stop seeing it anymore.
He does. Still, I'm not gonna lie. He does have a weird shape head, so I'm not gonna lie. He does still, man.
But Dallas is doing it right now, so I'm gonna have to go. But San Fran looks top of the line.
I'm not betting on my team. Everyone knows I'm a diehard 49er fan.
We already know you're picking them. You don't.
I'm not gonna bet, but I spent like I said all week. I didn't trash talk any Cowboy fans at work. I have a bunch of good friends that are Cowboy fans. We haven't trash talked. We haven't talked shit or anything whatsoever. We're just waiting for game day.
That's like my Raiders. I know they suck, but
I'm not gonna trash talk. I told my one good buddy, I'm like, bro, don't post anything, man. Don't jinx us, man. We need this. It's a big game on Sunday. If we win, then you can do your trash talking after. I'm not posting anything this week.
It's always good to beat the rival.
Yeah, the Cowboys and Niners have are historic rivals, so.
But the Niners, like the closest game was friggin' 30-23 against the Rams.
And the thing about, they were down that game 17-10. Then after that, there's a QB sneak before halftime, and after that we took over.
Purdy's looking pretty damn good.
Yeah, but this is gonna be a big test for Purdy this Sunday against that defense in Dallas. Even though Tavon Diggs is out for the rest of the year with the torn ACL, that Dallas front seven is no joke. So it's gonna be a good game. I'm looking forward to this game. I'm looking forward to it.
San Fran's schedule doesn't look bad either.
We got Cleveland and we got Cincinnati.
You got the Eagles, but then you got a lot of give me games.
Yeah,
I'll be betting on San Francisco a lot, except for this weekend.
That's all good, bro. We still brothers, but it's all good, man. It's all good, man.
I like San Fran. It's just I have that feeling this week. Like
I text one of my good friends, told him, I'm not gonna lie, I'm scared for this weekend. Why are you scared for it? He hates Dallas too. You guys are good. Don't worry, you got this. But we'll see what happens. Should be a good game. A Sunday night football too, prime time. So I'm looking forward to that game. So can't wait. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, my girlfriend became a Dallas fan. What, today? An hour ago. That hurt, eh?
At least I still love you regardless of situation, man. Don't worry. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
The only undefeated teams right now are San Fran and
Philadelphia.
That's crazy.
Yep. And what else games are big this? Well, we got the Nathaniel Hackett game, Broncos and Jets. Cause
we'll start from the top. We got the Jaguars and Buffalo.
Buffalo's winning that game.
Now Buffalo's never won in London.
I think something always changed. Buffalo's winning that game, man.
I don't know if it's the airline service. I don't know if it's I'm sleeping in too early. I don't know. But, yeah, I'm going to go Buffalo on that one. Then you got the Giants and Dolphins.
Dolphins are going to massacre the Giants, man.
Well, they're coming up for revenge after last week.
After what happened last week.
And if you want to put something on your bets, I'm going to say Tyreek Hill gets
Tyreek Hill again. I think Jalen Waddle's got a big game this weekend.
Big Waddle?
Yeah, Jalen will have a big game this weekend.
Okay, so I'll put him in my fantasy on my line right now.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll never take Waddle out, I'll tell you the truth. But, I don't know. He had a bad week last week, too.
Yeah.
Then you got the Saints and Patriots.
Saints.
And it depends what Saints show up. What game was it? If the Saints show up the same way they showed up on the Panthers, the Titans,
Bucks, and Packers.
Yeah, they should win. But like how they played on the Packers. That was terrible. That was 1 second.
I'm going. I got New Orleans in that game. I'm going New Orleans.
I was already counting my ticket, walking to do my pro line, and then I get to the store, and the Packers come back and win.
I got New Orleans.
Then again, they got killed by friggin' the Buccaneers.
Yeah,
26-9.
Tampa surprised me this year.
I'm gonna go Patriots. I don't even like the Patriots, so just take that in, okay?
Oh, this guy's making everybody miss. Oh, nice move. Nice. You got lucky on that third down. Big play.
Man, why did you play football?
Man, if I played football, I already know a team I want to play for if I was in the NFL. I'll be a
Carolina Panthers?
Hell no, 49ers. My favorite number. I've been a quarterback for Niners, number 7.
If I was playing football, I'd be a quarterback too. It's the most likely Like everyone else is just tackling each other, getting killed.
I just want to make plays.
I'd be the Brady, just sit in the back. Then we got Baltimore versus the Steelers.
Divisional rivalry game. That games are always tough. I think Kenny Pickett's playing this weekend. I know he got injured. I think he had a knee injury, type of injury, but he's going to play this weekend because Trubisky was taking reps with the first team this week.
Odell Beckham's supposed to come back, but he's questionable still.
Oh, I know Odell's going to play. He said he's going to play this weekend. He's going to play this weekend. So I'm going to go. I'll take Pittsburgh for the upset.
I'm going to go Baltimore.
No,
they have a few guys coming back, apparently.
Nothing wrong with that.
They have Ronnie Stanley coming back.
Yeah.
They have Marlon Humphrey. Man, they have so many injuries.
Well, yeah, Chicago Bears got their first W on Thursday Night Football after 347 games. 47 days, my bad. My apologies. Justin Fields threw 4 touchdown passes. He had a field day with the Washington Commanders defense. DJ Moore got 3 touchdown passes for 8 catches, 230 and 3. And
yeah, that was a tough break for Jipper there.
Yeah, I know he didn't start him in his fantasy team. But on top of that, too, the Chicago Bears are playing with a heavy heart because the legendary linebacker Dick Buck has passed away too. So
that's why I had a feeling they're going to win.
When I heard that, I'm like, Bears. There's no way the Bears can lose this game, man. There's no way the Bears can lose that game, man.
You got to show some respect.
Yeah, he's an all-time great. He's a Hall of Famer on the number retired by the Bears. 75th anniversary team, 100th anniversary team. Dick Buckus was that dude, man. So R.I.P. to a legend. I remember watching him on that show on NBC, Hang Time, as the coach.
Yeah.
I remember him on that show too, man. So
then you got the Panthers versus the Lions.
Detroit.
Haven't I been talking about Detroit since last season?
Yeah.
Detroit's gonna murder the Panthers.
Detroit's gonna Detroit looks the real deal this year.
I think it's gonna be a 10-point game.
Yeah, right. Sounds right. Sounds about right.
Yeah, because Detroit's defense it's insane.
The defense is okay. It's not elite, but they're playing good, and they're going to get some players back from suspension, like Jameis Williams, the receiver that still got suspended for 6 games for gambling. So Detroit's coming. They're up and coming.
One of those gambling guys, huh?
Yeah.
See, that's why I can't play these Major League Sports. I'll be gambling.
Yeah.
Detroit only lost to
Seattle in overtime.
Yeah.
Week
37-31.
Week 2, yep.
Fucking Seattle. They always pull those fucking games out.
Always.
Then you got Houston versus the Falcons. I probably won't even fucking look at this game.
I'm gonna take Houston. CJ Stroud looks good, man.
Houston, they just win the games when you don't expect it. And I hate them. I literally hate them.
I'm taking the Titans. I'm taking the Texans to win that game.
I call the Texans the parlay fuckers. They just fuck up the whole parlay. They just take it all out. I'm going to go Falcons because I hate Houston. Tennessee versus the Colts. I'm going to go with the Colts.
I think Jonathan Taylor, by the way, he just signed a new 3-year extension with the Indianapolis Colts, 3-year, $42 million contract. So shout out to him, he got his money. I'm going to go Titans, man. They had a good, decent game yesterday. I'm going to go with Tennessee. I'm taking Tennessee to win the game next week, tomorrow.
Colts are the underdogs, so I'm
going Titans.
We got Cincinnati versus Arizona.
Bengals.
Arizona. Broken Joe is not getting my bet anymore. Philly versus the Rams.
I'm going to go Eagles.
Rams.
All right.
They have Cooper coming back.
Yeah, but he's not in football. It's gonna take at least 2 or 3 games to get back in the football shape, get his legs on there.
Cortisone shot, send him out there. He's good to go.
We'll see.
You can't just lose greatness.
Yeah.
He's good. Cooper's good. I actually wanted him in our fantasy draft. That was one of my guys.
I remember that.
KC versus the Vikings.
KC,
but KC's been looking rough.
No Eric Bieniemy. They have no receiver. Receivers keep dropping the ball. All teams are double teaming Travis Kelce. It's basically Mahomes is going to Kelce and his running backs, and receivers can't catch the ball whatsoever. So
throw it to Swift.
And the offensive line is struggling too as well too. So, but you got number 15 back there, so you always had a chance.
And you got the Swifties. That's huge.
Yep,
filling stadiums now.
Exactly. So
then you got if Taylor Swift ever does a Super Bowl. And if Travis, if he doesn't make it to the Super Bowl, it's kind of embarrassing that your girlfriend made it there before you.
But he's won 2 Super Bowls already.
Yeah, but still, if your girlfriend gets the next one, like that's kind of shit.
Yeah, I don't think they haven't even announced they're dating yet, but we all know they're probably dating, man. But whatever,
Then
this
we're
what it
gonna
is.
see Travis sitting in the fucking press box cheering for her.
Yeah.
Then you got the Jets versus the Broncos.
Nathaniel Hackett Bowl and Sean Payton was going in on Nathaniel Hackett on how he a horrible coaching job he did last year at the Broncos. But I think I saw some nice things from Zach Wilson last week against the Chiefs last week. He took he took full responsibility for that loss last week. So that shows maturity right there on his time. He played a hell of a game. So I'm taking I'm taking the Jets win this game next week because that's if Jack Wilson loses that game, he's done in the NFL.
And the Broncos have a few injuries too.
Yeah, but I'm going.
I think what's his name's out now too. Javante, or is he in there now? No, he's out.
I got Jets winning that game, so no offense, but Jets
Yeah,
winning that game.
Javante Williams is out now too.
I got Jets winning that game.
Yeah, I have the Jets too, but honestly, their quarterback, yeah, it was one great game, but
But I think he'll build off that game, so I got Jets winning that game tomorrow.
I have the Jets tomorrow, but we'll see about the next week after. I don't know. I don't trust the Jets too much. They're not a team that I'd rely on to do greatness. I've always talked shit about the Jets.
Yeah, we all have.
They're garbage, man. They're absolute garbage. Yeah, that was a great game. Going to beat Denver, but you're not going anywhere.
Any given Sunday, man, we'll take the W, bro.
Any given Sunday, but not most Sundays.
Yeah, but I got Jets winning tomorrow for sure, man.
I got the Jets too, but still, I wouldn't gamble my life on that one.
No. But I'm taking the Jets tomorrow.
Cowboys, San Fran.
You didn't even ask me that question. I'm not Niner Empire all day, every day.
I usually would go with San Fran, but they're running pretty hot right now. Egos get high sometimes when you're on a streak, and I think that's what I'm scared about with that one. I think the Cowboys are going to capitalize because they already have a loss. They already know how it feels,
Well, Jerry Jones said this is a team you want to beat, and he hopes to play them twice this year. So I'm like, okay, you know what? If they do beat us, all right, you got this game in the regular season. If you guys beat us, we'll sure as hell see you in the playoffs.
I think this is the last weekend for the undefeated guys.
Yeah, you never know, man. It could happen.
And then we got the Packers versus the Raiders.
Packers.
I think the Packers too, even though the Raiders are my team. It's just Raiders aren't playing good. They're not playing good ball right now.
I got Green Bay. Even though I hate the Packers and I hate the Raiders, but I'm going Green Bay.
Some of the players don't look like they're into it right now. Like Devontae Adams, he doesn't look like he's.
He wants out of friggin' Vegas.
And who's the quarterback for this week?
I think Jimmy Garoppolo's still in concussion protocol. They said.
Yeah, Aiden O'Connell's in.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, goodbye, freaking Vegas.
Yeah.
Thanks for hosting the Super Bowl this year.
All good, no worry about it.
And then obviously we've seen the Chicago Bears Commanders.
Yep.
Bears ruined them, 40-20.
First one in 347 days.
And we got a 4-team bye weekend. We got Cleveland, Chargers, Seahawks, and Tampa's out.
Yeah.
So it looks like it's going to be a pretty good week.
Yep.
Any news there? Signed Taylor. Yeah, we went through that. Bills Miller in the line. Oh, the Dolphins made a trade.
Yeah, got Chase Claypool.
Yeah. Oh, he clears concussion protocol.
Yeah.
Garoppolo.
So he'll be playing. He's playing on Monday Night Football.
He's back in the strip club already, eh?
Want to start Jimmy?
That's our guy.
All right. So what else do you want to dip into some MMA?
We got hockey still.
Huh.
Some NHL. The Leafs, it's all preseason. It's kind of shit.
Yeah.
You can't bet on it when you're seeing who's alive. Bedard he's doing Bedard things,
Yeah.
He's playing good hockey. Put him in my fantasy draft. I got him. He's pretty good. I think he's going to do good. I hope he does good. So many busts when it comes to a first-round pick,
Football, hockey, basketball, baseball. I hate using that word bust. I know Kwame Brown went off on people a couple of years ago about it, but they just didn't pan out. But yeah, you want to use bust, so whatever.
Yeah, it's
you're drafted that high for a reason because people thought you didn't produce, so you're going to be considered a bust regardless of the situation.
When you go league to league, though, you get different size guys when you get to the majors. Any sport. When you get to football, the guys are way bigger than the college players.
I think when you're drafted in a high pick, they expect you to make a serious impact, but sometimes it takes time for you to get to that. Like Peyton Manning was number 1 overall pick. It took Peyton some time. Once Peyton Manning figured it out, he's one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time.
And in hockey, it's very rare to hit a Connor McDavid and Matthews. Everyone who was saying trade Matthews last year, you're insane. You're fucking insane.
You guys Sidney Crosby too as well. So
Yeah.
yeah, Ovechkin. Yeah,
And Pittsburgh's looking good this year. They
Yeah.
got Carlson now.
Erik Karlsson. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they're going to trade for the San Jose Sharks.
But they're old as shit. Like, the whole team's like 33 years old.
We'll see what happens, man.
Yeah, they're going to shit the bed.
Yeah.
Watch, Carlson's going to get a lot of points. They're not going to
got
make
a block field goal. Oh shit, Jimbo Fisher.
Look at that. Like, he just ran the whole field.
Jimbo Fisher, they're going to run your ass out of Texas A&M because the boosters are not going to tolerate this shit from you, man. I'm telling you right now, man. Alabama, they're going to get their mojo back right now, man. So I think it's the game that Alabama gets their mojo back. So,
And as for MMA, we got Bellator 300 on October 7th. I think that's tonight.
yes, tonight. Yes, tonight.
Yeah, they have 3 title fights. One dropped out. They had 4. Ryan Bader, I don't know what happened there. The other guy he's like, I don't want to do this anymore. Kind of shit for the fans. But you got I can never say these stupid names, man. Holy shit.
Hold up. The touchdown got called back. I think it was a penalty and flag on the play. So that field goal's not going to that negate that touchdown. So we'll see what happens next on another play. But referees called it back. So no touchdown for Alabama on that punt block.
Yeah, like these MMA names, like when it gets to these Russian guys, like it's so hard to say sometimes.
You don't want to. So you can't.
I really don't give a shit. It's fucking so many letters. Like, let's cut this down a bit.
Yep.
So Nurmagomedov against Primus is for the lightweight championship in Bellator. Then you got Cyborg versus Sagano. Both fought in the girl that looks like freaking Wanderlei Silva.
Okay.
Yeah, she's built like a freaking train.
I ain't fucking with her.
She should fuck us both up.
I ain't fucking with her.
You got Cyborg versus Sagano. They both fought in the UFC, and they both actually fought in Strikeforce as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to go freaking Cyborg. She looks pretty manly. I think she could hurt some people. I think she could hurt some of the guys, to tell the truth. Then you got Liz Carmouche versus McFarlane.
Yeah.
Liz Carmouche was actually in the UFC before, fought Ronda Rousey for the first women's title fight. She lost, obviously. Armbar, first round. But I got Liz Carmouche on this. See, Bellator's so shit. Like, all these guys wouldn't even make the prelims in UFC. And then what do we got? Next week, we got Makachev versus Oliveira.
Yeah.
That's a rematch that's coming up. Makachev took him down last time, beat the crap out of him pretty good. But I could see Oliveira winning this one with a submission. That's just the long shot, though. Don't take my word for that.
Yep.
You got Costa versus Chevmaev. We've been waiting for Chevmaev for a long time to fight again. The guy's an animal. He's from Sweden, and like he's just an animal. Or is it Chechnya or whatever? It's one of those countries. Like, all the flags kind of look the same. But Paulo Costa, he's a troll. He goes online. He had like the oxygen mask on, and he's trolling him like the fight's off and blah blah blah. And he's like, "You're gonna need this later." He was just talking shit. Last time he fought for the title, he actually said he came in drunk, and that's why he lost.
Damn.
That's a pretty big statement, Why the hell is this guy still there? But there's not that much on that card. It's like another guy.
Next week we're talking. Well, I know people don't care, but Logan Paul's gonna fight Dylan Danes next week because Dylan Danes said in the Twitter thing like he didn't pull out the fight, so that fight's still on next week.
That's what they're saying, right?
He said he didn't pull out. He said he pulled out the fight.
He's famous for pulling out the fight. That's why everyone was waiting. They even had a backup with Mike Perry. That's what Mike Perry got the fight because Mike Perry's the champion for bare knuckle boxing.
Well, the amount of trash talk that Dylan Dane's been going at Logan Paul's been ridiculous. If you go on social media, Twitter, and everything, he's been going in on Logan Paul's fiance, which is like, come on, bro, relax. But
same time, Logan Paul's talked a lot of shit.
He's talked a lot of shit too.
So you can't really. You got to find a weakness in him when you're talking shit.
And I think he's cracked Logan. Logan's getting lawsuits and everything and stuff like that now. So
yeah, and that's the other thing. Like, I've heard some shit talk in the day that was way worse than this.
Yeah.
And you can't be getting lawsuits in the fight game. Like, just fight the man. You get the chance to punch him in the face.
Knock his ass off, put him down like that. That's what happens. You can talk shit.
You have the one job where you get to knock somebody out.
And you're gonna get paid for it on top of that too. So relax. But whatever, man. We'll see what happens.
We also have Tyson Fury coming up.
What's that fight? In November, right?
Yeah, fighting Nagano. Nagano's backed by Mike Tyson.
Oh shit! But that fight's in Saudi Arabia, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, that's where all the money is, right?
Yeah, we'd love to do a show over there in Saudi Arabia. If they give us money for that.
Nice warm weather. Let's go in December.
Yeah, man, get some freaking money, man. I wouldn't mind that. If they give us some money to do a couple shows there, we'd be set.
Prince James Nugent sounds
Yeah.
pretty good to me. And they have nice cars everywhere.
Yep. I wouldn't mind getting a Lambo or for a Ferrari.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And Usyk signed a contract to fight Tyson Fury, even though Tyson Fury is fighting at the end of the month.
Yeah.
And then they're supposed to fight in December.
Yeah.
That's considered a slap in the face in boxing when you already plan your next fight.
Yeah.
Because there's medical suspensions. So basically, Tyson Fury's telling him, "You're not going to touch me. I'm going to go in there, run all over you. No medical suspension. I'm going to fight the next guy." Which I could see happening.
Yeah.
Because Tyson Fury he's on another level, and you can't jump from MMA to boxing thinking it's the same thing. Like it's a totally different sport.
And I know I forgot last week Canelo Alvarez beat Jermell Charlo, which I already knew he was going to be in that fight anyway. So shout out to Canelo. So I want to know if Terrence Crawford and Canelo would fight, but I know Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence might have a rematch clause, which I really don't want.
I think he called it already. I think
Yeah,
he's getting it.
I don't want. I rather him take a year off fighting because Crawford destroyed freaking Spence, man. I felt bad for Spence. I'm like, damn, bro, you shouldn't be fighting, man. He's been through a lot, but
I don't think he's at the right weight. I think he has to go down.
I don't even think that way. I think Spence has just been through so much. He's been in car accidents and everything. Like he just looks breaking down, man. His body's breaking down, and Crawford destroyed him that fight, man.
Yeah, and Crawford's getting older. And he's just getting better.
Yeah, it's weird. Like when you get older, your skill diminishes, kind of go down. But he's getting older and he's getting better, which is scary.
He's kind of like Bernard Hopkins. George Foreman had that. He came back, won the title at an old age.
Yeah.
Like, some guys have it, some guys don't. Like I don't know where they get the energy from. I'm 36 and I can barely get out of bed. Yeah, and Jamal Charlo set to return against Jose Benavidez Jr. on November 25th. That's going to be a crazy fight.
His older brother, Dave Benavidez, I want to see him in Canelo fight. That's the fight I want to see him in Canelo. That's the fight I want to see.
Canelo wins by knockout, 8th round.
Again, Dave Okay.
I think he's fighting someone too, Canelo. He just fought.
Yeah, he just fought. He beat Charlo. He beat Charlo last week.
Yeah, he tore him apart. But that's because the other guy, he wasn't in the right weight class.
Yeah, like you went up 14. Like you were not going to beat Canelo. I knew that already. You're not going to beat Canelo. I had Canelo win that fight anyway from the get go. I didn't bother watching. I knew Canelo's name.
And Crawford is calling out fucking Canelo too, but he has to go up a lot of weight. You know, and if he beats Canelo, he's the greatest. Okay, like
I know Gervonta Davis signed a contract too. He's fighting Gervonta Davis is going to fight this year too. I got to go check online. I know he's supposed to fight this year as well too.
Oh yeah, he got
he made a contract.
I seen that the other day actually. Yeah. He is fighting. How long ago was this news? Holy shit! Well, Davis is going to ruin him.
Regardless, Gervonta Davis is a knockout. His punching power is another level. So. And NBA is going to start soon as well. I know a couple preseason game in Dubai. The T-Wolves swept the Dallas Mavericks. Yeah, you're gonna fight. Yeah, Canelo and Jake. Oh God, Jake.
Jake Paul shares poster for Dream Bout. Logan fought Floyd, and I will fight Canelo. Canelo will ruin him.
That would be a dream fight for me to see him get knocked the fuck out. That would be a good day for everyone that can't stand Jake Paul.
Because Tommy Fury. He's a boxer. He's just a regular boxer, but he's not no championship boxer. And he beat Jake.
If Jake Paul had beaten Tommy Fury, that would have been a slap in the oh, God. Whatever.
I think that's going to be a rematch coming, too. I think Tommy Fury is going to fight him again. And I think Tommy Fury is going to win. And Tommy Fury's fighting KSI.
Oh, I heard about that, yeah.
And KSI, you're going to get ruined. Like, you're not even a real boxer. You're that stupid jumping back and forth. I can kick the crap out of you. Like, you're garbage. Here it is. Isaac Cruz continues to angle for a Javante rematch. Javante's going to kill him. Yeah. That guy is like the Mike Tyson of this era.
Yeah.
Like, he just has a different demeanor.
And on some basketball notes, I know NBA, like I said, the preseason just started in Dubai. The T-Wolves and Mavs had a 2-game series. T-Wolves swept them. Joel Embiid is officially going to play for Team USA in the Olympics. I know after what happened in the World Championship, the U.S. not even winning any medals. LeBron's recruiting, Steph Curry, Anthony Davis, Kevin Durant. The Team USA a lot of those NBA stars are going to play for Team USA in the Olympics next year in Paris.
I think this year we're going to see LeBron's age.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, man. I really don't give two shits when no one says Michael Jordan's always gonna beat the GOAT to me. And I'd love to get my little cousin on this show one day. Cause Phil Negril is a huge Kobe Bryant fan. He thinks Kobe's the greatest player of all time. My little cousin adores LeBron. His that LeBron's the GOAT. And Petey Pablo is a huge Michael Jordan fan. So I'd love to get those three just on the show. Let them go on for half an hour, this debate who's the GOAT of all time. We already know MJ's the GOAT, but to
I'm
have
gonna
the
go MJ, and then LeBron, and then Kobe.
it's your opinion. I always MJ's number one to me. I don't care what no one says. Jordan always be the GOAT to me.
Because Jordan wants to win.
Do you realize Michael Jordan retired 3 times and he still has more championships than LeBron James?
Yeah, and he hasn't failed in the finals.
Thank you.
And how many teams did he play for, and how many teams did Jordan play for?
Well, the Washington thing, Washington was basically a business because he wanted to own the Wizards. It's the most horrible thing in the century. Like Michael Jordan, as a Wizard, it didn't look right seeing him. It just to me,
you see his stats though. Still,
he's still having 20 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, he dropped the 50 piece.
Prime Jordan nowadays, how much would he be dropping in a game?
At least 40.
Yeah,
over 40. And the way Michael Jordan was built, and the way he played deep, like he was just.
Even like a team like Milwaukee, they just made that big trade.
You know what? Giannis didn't sign that extension. So if Milwaukee has to win, if Milwaukee is not winning the championship this year, get to the finals, Giannis is asking out. I'm telling you right now, it's between Boston and Milwaukee in the Eastern Conference. I think Miami missed their chance on getting Dame. So we'll see if in the Philadelphia. I'm calling it right now. Joel Embiid's going to demand a trade from Philadelphia.
Yeah,
he's going to want out of Phil because the Sixers not doing anything. In the West, you still got Denver, Phoenix. The Lakers look good. Golden State looks good, but the Warriors need a freaking center. That's what they need right now.
I think Jimmy Butler's going through some phases here.
Oh, his hair is back to normal now. He put it back to normal. Thank God.
Looks like he's joining a rock band for a second.
I know. My boy asked me what's going on with Jimmy Butler. I'm like, that's just Jimmy for you, man. He's probably depressed. I did it. Oh, safety.
A few concussions in Jimmy's day. Jimmy. Oh, yeah. I could see Milwaukee pulling some. I could see them in the finals this year.
They got to make the finals or win the championship. If they're not, because Giannis is going to walk in. He didn't sign the extension yet, so
you got Giannis in front of the net. You have Dame outside the net.
It works good for. I think Milwaukee. It's between Milwaukee and Boston, and I love Jason Tatum. But like I said, it's between those two teams right there, and you're gonna see Cleveland, New York, Philadelphia, Miami battle up for third place in the Eastern Conference.
Don't forget, Milwaukee lost a big piece too.
Drew Holiday, he's on Boston now.
Yeah, I know. He got traded twice.
Yeah, so that's going to be that. Like I said, it's between Boston and Milwaukee in the Eastern Conference. I'm just looking forward to seeing that conference finals between Celtics and Heat.
I love the loyalty in basketball there. He's like, I want to stay with Milwaukee and gets traded twice in the next 2 days.
But he went to contender. He went to like a rebuild situation. I knew Portland was not going to keep him. And he went to I wanted Miami to get him, but Boston looked like a better fit for him. If he went back to Philadelphia, it'd been good for him in Philadelphia too. But I think Boston's the right move for him.
Portland's not looking too bad either.
Oh, they got DeAndre. I think DeAndre Ayton. It's a fresh start for DeAndre Ayton in Portland. So we'll see how that goes. And Portland's a nice young team up on the rise. So.
Like I could see the Raptors like sitting at the bottom this year.
Honestly, I don't expect. I just want to see how the young players develop. That's what I'm looking for. Toronto Raptors, man.
Like I don't see anything good for them this year.
No. Nah. They're in rebuild mode right now. I want to see how Scotty Barnes. I know he had an up and down sophomore year. I want to see how Scotty Barnes looked. I want to see the new draft pick Grady Dick. That's his name, right?
Yeah, he's pretty entertaining though.
Pretty entertaining. So I want to see how he looks. I want to see how he looks good. See how Gary Trent, OG, Siakam. I want to see how this team.
What's going on with the 76ers now too?
Well, James Harden, you can't trust that dude, man. I don't like James Harden, but he wants to go to the Lakers. He wants to go to the Clippers, actually. I'm hearing that a trade might be happening. That they're saying, but we just gotta see what happens. Just gotta wait and see what happens. So.
Sounds like a crybaby to me.
He cried his way out of Houston. He cried his way out of Brooklyn. Allegedly, Daryl Morey, and he almost had a death streak called Daryl Morey a liar. So we'll see what happens, though.
Doesn't look good for him. He's actually getting up there in age too.
He's 34 years old, man. What they said that he wants to go back to Houston, but he said in Houston that he's wanted to win scoring title. Houston said, "Screw that. We don't want you here." Then they're gonna offer him a 4-year max contract, but he said he wants to come back to Houston and win scoring titles.
Sixers James Harden unlikely to force his way out of Philadelphia. What is with Philadelphia and these players wanting to leave? Like, wasn't Ben Simmons like
I forgot about Ben Simmons. To be honest, I just forgot about that. Dude. I forgot about that kid, man.
Well, he might get hit by one of his shots the way he shoots.
Well, we'll see what happens, though, man. But yeah, that's basically what we all have talking about sports and everything. Trust me, man. And by the way, our 3 year anniversary of 6 Sports is on October 21st, right?
Yeah.
So we'll be doing a show. Hopefully, Jipper will be here with us doing that show. Get some guests on, talk about sports. You know, the last 3 years we'll be gone through and everything.
Well, one thing that's been that was huge last week, Edge,
Yeah, he went to
AEW.
what's going? I haven't really followed wrestling like that. Hold on, is CM Punk coming back to WWE?
Apparently, he's coming back for the Survivor Series,
Okay.
and he's going to fight Seth Rollins at some point for WrestleMania. That's the build.
Is The Rock gonna fight Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40?
I think so because they had a backup plan for John Cena to fight Roman Reigns, but now they just announced 46 minutes ago John Cena versus Roman Reigns.
So,
Not planned for Crown Jewel. Oh shit. So yeah, they're not fighting. They were supposed to fight the Crown Jewel, John Cena versus Roman Reigns.
wow.
That would have been huge.
I've lost track of wrestling, man. I don't follow like I once to back in high school. When I was back in school with the Attitude Era, I was to me the best era ever was the Attitude Era, man. I
You
missed
know what
it.
it is, man? You just gotta go make some babies because like the kids love it. Like that's my kids love it. They used to love the Fiend, God rest his soul.
Yeah,
Yeah, so Crown Jewel is like one of the biggest events for wrestling. It's
Saudi
coming up.
Arabia, right?
So they always have a big event for it. So
Yeah.
John Cena, Roman Reigns was planned, but that's off now. So who knows? The Saudis spend a lot of money on these events.
Yeah.
I think like the one year they had DX versus Undertaker and Kane.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
It was a shit match, but they spent a lot of money on that.
I wouldn't mind going to Saudi Arabia and do a couple 6 Sports shows there. They offer this money. I wouldn't mind going up there and doing that, man.
I met what's his name a couple weeks ago, Jason the Sensation. He used to do the Owen Hart impressions.
Yeah.
I'm not a nugget. He used to do that. Yeah, he works at Much Music now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, man. So any new TV shows you've been watching? Because I've been so busy, I haven't watched anything, man.
To be honest with you, yeah, I watched Loki season 2 the other
How was
day.
that? Was it okay?
Yeah, it was really good. I watched Ahsoka for Star Wars. Really good show. I really liked that one. Star Wars are starting to pick up again. And what else did I watch?
So many documentaries and everything. I just so I finally watched a couple episodes of the latest season of BMF season 2.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad. It's okay. I don't mind it whatsoever. I know Tommy's Power just came out recently. I haven't checked that out yet. I'm so behind on all these TV shows and everything.
My
But
girlfriend always watches these murder mystery shows, so I kind of forget what I watch.
I watch a lot of I do watch. I'm more into documentary. I just don't have time. I'm so busy and working all the time. But
And the Drake album dropped.
apparently, I didn't hear. I heard Drake's gonna. I heard he's doing a show today and tonight. After he's taking like at least a year off to focus on his health and everything.
Well, after that album, I'd take a year off. I'd give it a 2.9. It was terrible. Like it sounds like his kid didn't just make the cover. It doesn't sound like rap. Put it that way.
But he said he's gonna take some time away, like at least a year and a half off, which is cool. I got no problem with
Why
that.
take a year? Like I'd take off a lot more than that with how much money that guy has.
Yeah, I think he's gonna focus on his health, probably spend time with his family and everything, which is cool. I know I'm wrong with that, man.
I seen that house on the bridal shower. Okay, on the bridal path there.
I heard his house is the one in Toronto. I heard it's
Yeah,
huge.
I seen it. It's massive. Like if you have that money to build a house like that, you don't need to do it anymore. You can just put your feet back,
Relax.
go play some golf, call Shaq, do your thing. Or just like stick with the Raptors, be the ambassador, right?
Yeah, man.
But other than that, yeah.
That's all we got for today. 6 Sports episode. So
Yeah, it was a good episode. So like, subscribe, and share with your friends, and
like he said, check our TikTok page, 6 Sports Podcast, our IG page, 6 Sports Podcast, and our Facebook group, 6 Sports.
and if you subscribe, you might win a jersey sometime.
And like I said, our 3 year anniversary show, our 3 year anniversary is on October 21st, two weeks from today.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
And since Lisa said she likes Dallas, I guess we got to get her a jersey.
you can get her a jersey. I ain't
So when they
problem with
lose, we could see the marks. We could point them out.
that. she'll come at your ass. That's your woman, not me. She's not. Well, she probably yell at me though. But
I heard enough shit. I'm a Raiders fan. Anyways, guys, have a good day, good night, and a good week. And
happy Thanksgiving to all you, to everyone in Canada as well. Spend time with your family.
shit, I forgot it was Thanksgiving.
Yeah, this Monday.
Once you're in position, check in.
Copy, rear east.